Tenses. There are three tenses: present, past, future. Present tense is used to express actions in the present time. Past tense is used to express actions in the past time, and future tense is used to express actions in the future time. Study the following sentences. I eat a mango. I ate an apple. I shall eat oranges. In sentence 1, the action is done in the present time. The sentence is in the present tense. In sentence 2, the action is already over. The sentence is in the past tense. In sentence 3, the action has yet to start. The sentence is in future tense. Simple present tense. Study the following sentences. I play cricket daily. He eats his breakfast daily. You do not take exercise daily. In the above sentences, the verbs play, eats, and do not take refer to present time. They refer to actions taking place regularly, habitually. Such verbs are said to be in the simple present tense. In order to form the simple present tense, use with first person subjects I, we, second person subjects you, and third person plural subjects they, all plurals, first form of verb. With third person singular subjects he, she, it, etc., first form of verb, add s or es to it. In negative sentences, use do not or does not. With subjects of Rule 1, use do not plus V1, and with subjects of Rule 2, use does not plus V1. Simple past tense. Study the following sentences. I played cricket. He ate his breakfast. You did not take exercise in the morning. The verbs played, ate, and did not take refer to past time. Such verbs are said to be in the simple past tense. How to form the simple past tense? Rule. Use second form of the verb. In negative sentences, use did not plus first form of verb. Simple future tense. Study the following sentences. I shall play cricket. He will eat his breakfast. You shall not take exercise. The verbs shall play, will eat, and shall not take in the above sentences refer to future time. Such verbs are said to be in the simple future tense. In order to form the simple future tense, use will or shall with the first form of the verb. In negative sentences, use not after will. Present continuous tense. Study the following sentences. I am playing cricket. He is eating his breakfast. You are not taking exercise. In the above sentences, the verbs in bold type denote that the action is going on in the present time. It shows a continuous action. Such verbs are said to be in the present continuous tense. In order to form the present continuous tense, use is, are, am plus first form of verb plus ing. Use am with I, is with all singulars except you, and are with all plurals. In negative sentences, use not after the first part of the verb. Past continuous tense. Study the following sentences. I was playing cricket. He was eating his breakfast. She was not taking exercise. In the above sentences, The verbs in bold type denote that the action was going on at some time in the past. It had not yet finished. It was a continuous action. Such verbs are said to be in the past continuous tense. In order to form past continuous tense, use was or were plus V1, was with singulars except you and were with plurals plus ing. In negative sentences, use not. Future continuous tense. Study the following sentences. I shall be playing cricket. He will be eating his breakfast. You will not be taking exercise. In the above sentences, the verbs shall be playing, will be eating, and will not be taking show that the action will be undertaken and continue at some time in the future. Such verbs are said to be in the future continuous tense. In order to form future continuous, use will be or shall be plus V1 plus ing. In negative sentences, use not. Present perfect tense. Study the following sentences. I have played cricket. He has eaten his breakfast. You have not taken exercise. In the above sentences, the verbs in bold type show that the action has been completed in the present. Such verbs are said to be in the present perfect tense. In order to form present perfect sentences, use has or have plus V3. In negative sentences, use not after has or have. Past perfect tense. Study the following sentences. I had played cricket. He had eaten his breakfast. You had not taken exercise. In the above sentences, the verbs in bold type show that the action was completed at some time in the past. Such verbs are said to be in the past perfect tense. In order to form past perfect tense, use had plus V3. In negative sentences, use not after had. Future perfect tense. Study the following sentences. I shall have played cricket. He will have eaten his breakfast. You shall not have taken exercise. In the above sentences, the verbs in bold type show that the action will be completed before another action takes place in the future. Such verbs are said to be in the future perfect tense. In order to form future perfect tense, use will have or shall have plus V3. In negative sentences, use not after will or shall. Present perfect continuous tense. Study the following sentences. She has been dancing for 1 hour. I have been playing cricket for 2 hours. The present perfect continuous tense is used to indicate an action which began in the past and is still going on. Past perfect continuous tense. Study the following sentences. He had been living in this town for 2 years. She had been cooking food since evening. The past perfect continuous tense is used to indicate an action that had been going on at or before some point of time in the past. Future perfect continuous tense. Study the following sentences. Seema will have been painting the picture for 3 days. He will have been learning English for 3 months. The future perfect continuous tense is used to denote an action that will have been going on at or before some point of time in the future.